When I was exposed to satanic rituals in Hollywood, it completely destroyed my atheism. Although I grew up in a Hindu household, once I moved to LA, I drifted away from Hinduism and became a full-on atheist. As some of you may know, I've been making videos on social media for a long time. My career first took off 11 years ago. Yeah, 11 years ago I was still doing this. At the age of 14 when I was making Vine videos. I had gained about 3 million followers at that time, and by the age of 17, I moved out of my parents' house and I moved into an apartment in Hollywood, California, as a further pursuit of my career in social media entertainment. However, I didn't just want to settle as being a content creator. I wanted to acquire other skills such as being able to make music. When I was pursuing a career as a secular artist, I devised a plan to make connections in the Hollywood industry. One day I was invited to a warehouse in downtown Los Angeles that operated as a music recording studio. The producer made me a beat, and at first it seemed like an innocent networking opportunity. After the beat was made, he extended an invitation to join one of his after-hour events. As I asked for more details, he proceeds to show me a demo reel of a video that he made of the event. All of a sudden, I'm now looking at a satanic ritual that involved women being locked in cages with a black bunny mask on while simultaneously making an incision in their wrist as a blood sacrifice to the devil. Yes, you heard me right. It was a complete 180. I'm here in this studio thinking that I'm just gonna make music, and all of a sudden I'm looking at a full-on ritual. Soon I realized that the warehouse that I was in to make music was a location for satanic swinger parties where ritualistic sacrifices happened regularly. The man who invited me proceeded to list the names of celebrities that attended these events, and I'm sitting there in shock and disbelief that some of the biggest music artists would partake in this type of wicked behavior. I received an invitation and obviously declined it. At that time, I did not believe in the supernatural, but it definitely made me question some things. When I started to dig deeper into Hollywood's affiliation with Satanism, my mind was blown. The overwhelming evidence tied in with my own personal experience was impossible to deny.
To all the aspiring artists, everything that glitters is not gold. I want to let you know that your soul is the prize. They don't care about that cash. They don't care about all the other stuff because it's not valuable. What they care about is your soul. They want you to make that exchange. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? And what would a man give in exchange for his soul? Hollywood, the music industry wants you to glorify Satan. They want you to glorify death, murder, drugs, and all of that. When you think about it, how many of our rappers have died? How many of our biggest artists have died from overdose, from drugs, from murders, and different things like that? It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence.